Go check the corner behind your front door right now and see what is sitting there. Because in Feng Shui, all it takes is one item placed in the wrong spot right there, and your luck and your money can end up stuck outside the threshold. You work hard, you spend carefully, and yet somehow there is never anything left over at the end of the month. Since the old days, the doorway has been seen as the place where the energy of a home gathers. In other words, the flow of energy comes in, pauses there for a moment, and only then spreads through the rest of the house. So if that spot is cluttered with things, the flow of energy gets blocked right along with it, and money has a hard time making its way into your home the way it should. So what exactly is standing in the way of that energy? Honestly, there are a lot of things, more than I could ever fit into one video. So today I want to share 5 in particular, the 5 that can affect your family and your finances the most. Stay with me all the way to the end, so you can check whether any of these are sitting behind your own door, and learn how to move them so your home stays open and airy, and things start flowing smoothly again. All right, let's get started. Number 1, shoes left in a pile behind the door. Does your family tend to leave shoes in a messy pile right behind the front door? Looking at a lot of homes, I noticed that people push all their shoes back behind the door just to hide the mess. But in Feng Shui, shoes and sandals are considered things that carry bad energy in from the outside. All day long, those shoes walk through streets and markets, picking up dust and polluted air along the way. Then you bring them home and pile them right behind the door, in the very spot where the home's energy gathers. The fresh, living energy, meaning the clean flow of air that has just entered your home, gets contaminated at the very first step. The old folks believed that once the energy has been muddied like that, money in the home has a hard time growing, and it may even take a small toll on the health of everyone in the family. So if you still have the habit of piling your shoes behind the door, today is a good day to change that. Start by putting those shoes away in a cabinet with doors and close it properly. Any pair that has been worn for a long time and gotten dirty should be washed and scrubbed clean, dried out completely, and only then put away, so it is ready whenever you need it. As for the pairs you wear every day, if you are going to leave them out, line them up neatly with the toes pointing into the house. And the shoe cabinet itself should sit off to one side against the wall, not blocking the doorway. Once there are no more shoes scattered behind the door, the fresh living energy, that clean and lively energy, can move freely, pour into the home, and spread through every room instead of getting jammed up at the threshold. The old folks believed that a home with a clean, clear entryway is a home that prosperity finds its way to, where the money you earn actually stays put and builds up little by little over time. Number 2, the trash can. A trash can tucked right behind the front door is probably a familiar sight for you. It is out of view there, and nobody trips over it coming in or out. But this is something our grandparents warned against, because a trash can is seen as a gathering place for foul energy, meaning the unclean air that rises off garbage and leftover food. When you put the trash can behind the door, that foul energy collects in one spot and slowly seeps into the rest of the house. You and the people you live with may start getting sick more often, work starts sliding backward, and money drains away right along with it. Every dollar you earn ends up going straight back out for medicine. So to bring the fresh air back into your home, move that trash can down to the kitchen or out onto the porch where there is a breeze. Take the trash out often and do not let it sit overnight, especially food scraps on hot days. And remember to keep the lid closed tight so the smell stays inside and the air in your home is not affected. Once you clear the trash can out of the area behind the door, your home is freed from the bad energy that has been pooling there. The health of everyone under your roof may gradually improve, and prosperity may pick up along with it. You may also find more lucky opportunities coming your way, and your relationships with the people around you opening up in a good way. Number 3, umbrellas and rain gear. Standing an umbrella up right behind the door is a habit I see a lot of people fall into. You come home from the rain, soaked through, so you prop the umbrella in that corner behind the door to let it drip dry. Same with the raincoat, you hang it on a hook behind the door and just leave it there. But here's the thing. An umbrella or a raincoat produces what is called yin energy, meaning energy that is cold, damp, and stagnant. And the front door is the place in your home that needs yang energy the most. It needs to be dry, warm, and bright. The old folks believed that yin energy sitting in that spot acts like a barrier across the entryway. So good energy cannot get into the house at all, or if it does get in, it cannot circulate. And when the energy in a home is stuck like that, the things happening in that home can end up stuck right along with it. So consider picking up an umbrella stand, the kind with a tray at the bottom to catch the water, and setting it out on the porch or the balcony. When you come home from the rain, do not fold the umbrella up right away. Open it up, stand it outside in the yard until it is completely dry, and only then fold it and put it away. Same with the raincoat. Shake the water off, hang it up until it is thoroughly dry, and only then fold it and put it in the closet. Do not just toss it on a hook behind the door and let the water sit there overnight. Once that corner behind the door is dry again and the damp yin energy fades away, the yang energy in your home grows stronger, and the things going on in your household start moving along more smoothly. Projects that have been half finished or stuck for a long time start opening up again. When work flows and the path forward opens up, the money in your household becomes more plentiful too, and you are no longer stuck in that cycle where every dollar you earn leaks right back out on expenses you never should have had. Number 4, knives, scissors, and sharp objects. Go ahead and stand up and take a look behind your own front door. Are there any knives, scissors, or little nails hanging back there? If so, clear them out right away. Because in Feng Shui, those things give off what is called killing energy, meaning a harsh, cutting flow of energy that can stab straight into the energy field around you. And when you live inside that kind of energy day after day, you and the people in your home can become short-tempered, getting into arguments and conflicts over nothing at all. A couple or a parent and child who are getting along just fine start raising their voices at each other, and the household can slip into discord. So put those knives and scissors away in the kitchen cabinet, or set them in a knife block with the points facing down, and do not leave the blades pointing outward. Tools like screwdrivers, pliers, hammers, and nails should all go into a box with a lid stored in a shed or under the stairs. And as for any nails hammered into the wall behind the door that have not been holding anything for ages, pull them out. Do not leave them sticking out like that. Now, if what you have behind your front door is a sharp corner instead, say a wall corner that juts out, the edge of a cabinet, or a square column pointing straight into the walkway, Feng Shui calls that a corner strike. You cannot exactly move those, but you can still soften that harsh energy by placing a plant with round, soft leaves right in front of the sharp corner. Something like a Z plant or a pothos works well, so the foliage covers up that hard edge. Or you can hang a curtain over the wall corner. And if it is the edge of a table, a chair, or a shelf, you can use fabric or foam padding to cover up the sharp corners. Once there is nothing sharp jutting out from that corner behind the door, the killing energy at your entryway dissolves. You and the people in your home become less irritable and more willing to give a little. Couples and kids argue less, and the household feels warm again. And in a home where everyone gets along, people pull in the same direction, and any business you take on has a better chance of succeeding. Number 5, the mirror. Just about every household has a mirror somewhere. But where exactly is yours hanging or sitting? If it is right behind the front door, that is something to be careful about, because the old folks believed a mirror reflects, and whatever comes toward it gets bounced right back. Good energy comes in through the door, and before it has a chance to spread anywhere, it hits the mirror and gets thrown straight back outside. And just like that, the prosperity and the good luck that made it to your doorstep turn right around and leave. There is an old saying that a house with a mirror facing the door might as well have no door at all, because the good fortune arrives and cannot stay. If you have a mirror hanging there, move it off to one side of the wall so it is not sitting directly behind the door. And if the mirror is attached to the front of the shoe cabinet and cannot be taken off, just remember to close the cabinet door when you are done with it, so the mirror is tucked out of sight. If that spot on the wall is the only place the mirror can go, hang a thin fabric curtain over it, pull it aside when you need to look, and let it fall back down when you are finished. And one more thing worth keeping in mind. The mirror should always be clean and clear. If it is cloudy, yellowed, cracked, or broken, replace it right away, because a cracked mirror is also considered to bring bad energy into a home. Once the mirror is no longer reflecting straight out the door, the good energy from outside can travel all the way into your home instead of getting bounced back out. That is when prosperity and good luck can settle in with your family. And the money you earn is money you can actually hold on to, instead of watching it slip away the moment it reaches your door. And there you have it. You and I have now walked through the things that should not be sitting behind your front door. And as you can see, fixing all of this does not require buying anything or setting up anything elaborate. Just put these things back where they belong, and your home will already feel clearer and more alive. If what I shared today helps you change even one small thing to make your home a more prosperous place, do not forget to pass it along to your loved ones so they can try it too. And if there is a topic you would like me to look into and cover in an upcoming video, leave a comment and let me know so we can dig into it together. I wish you smooth sailing in your work, good health in your life, a warm and peaceful family, and a doorway that is always open and clear to welcome in the good things. Take care, and I will see you next time.